and welcome to We Poets. My name is Sally Baker, and I'm the host of We Poets. We Poets is a poetry show for boys and girls between the ages of 6 and 13 years old. So if you would like to be on We Poets, please have your teacher or your parents call me. I'm always looking for new youngsters to come. Also, I'm always looking for adult guests to come and tell young people something about their jobs or careers that young people can pursue when they graduate from high school and college. Today we have a very special guest, and her name is Christine Mitchell. She is a greeting card maker, and she's going to tell us all about this wonderful career that she has of making greeting cards. So, without further ado, here's Christine. Hi, Christine.
Hi, Sally.
How are you today?
I'm very good. How about you?
Good. I'm so glad you could come and be my first gift card maker on the program in 40 years.
Great. That's an honor then.
Well, thank you. So let's just jump right in with my questions. Okay. My first one is, how did you get started crafting?
Well, 25 years ago, much longer than a lot of you are old, I was invited to a greeting card making class, and I went and I loved it. And I went with one of my friends, and to this day we still both make cards and send them to each other all the time. And she moved up to Washington State, so it's always fun to get a card in the mail from her.
Oh, I'm sure. And do you like to teach how to make cards?
Yes, I do. It's fun. I used to manage a doctor's office, so I would teach my staff. And I would take in all the ingredients, and often there would be 20 people, and we would make cards, and they loved it, and I loved it. And when the new manager came, she didn't do that, and they were disappointed.
Well, I'm sure. Did you ever teach the patients how to make cards?
No, because of rules, and it was Sutter, I really couldn't do that.
Oh, yes.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Great. Well, what type of greeting card do you like to make best?
I would say birthday. I do a lot of birthday cards.
Oh.
And thank yous too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For children and adults both?
Yeah. I don't, well, not really too many children. I don't, I don't send cards to my niece's children. Mm-hmm. So it's mostly adults. It seems like every month there's like at least 3 or 4 birthdays.
Of course.
And it takes me quite a while to make some cards. So like this particular card here with this owl on it.
Why don't you show that, please? Tell us about that and how you made it.
So I made this. It's a die. So and like this little butterfly here it's a metal die, and you put it on cardstock and you run it through a machine. So I did most of the owl in white and the wings in the gold, which I thought was just amazing. And then the tree trunk I cut out. This happy birthday is what we called embossing.
Oh.
So you stamp it with the ink, you have an embossing powder, you put over the top, shake it off, and then I have a heat tool that heats it, and then it raises it. So it's raised lettering. So you can feel that.
That's quite a process.
Yeah, it is. And then I put little golden gems on there.
Now, about how many hours did it take you to make this one card?
This is probably a good hour or hour and a half.
Wow.
It takes me a long time to make a lot of my cards because they're pretty, like this one's so very detailed. Very detailed,
yes. And then how do you get your ideas? Or maybe at night you're asleep and you think of something, you get up and put it on your pad?
Yes, and Pinterest.
What's that?
Pinterest is a social media site where people post a lot of their cards. And they post food, they post all kind of crafts, things that they like, basically. Mm-hmm. And so they post on there, and I go look for cards with owls on it, or a particular stamp set, or a particular die set, and that's, I invented the little tree myself on there, cutting it out like that.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure I didn't see that. But
Did you always like to craft things when you were a child and then a teenager?
No, because I grew up in an apple orchard and we were always busy working, it seemed like. So
Picking apples?
Yeah, picking apples, yeah. Yeah, raising the apples, irrigating, and,
Wow. Have you made any cards with apples on them?
There used to be a big car show, and this one artist would make pears and apples.
Oh.
It's just beautiful. The shading, everything, it looked like a real apple. And so, yeah, I have. Yeah,
Wow.
not recently, but I have.
Now, did your parents, or do you have brothers and sisters?
I have 3 sisters.
Did they
Yes.
like to make cards?
No, I can't get any of them to do it.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not sure why. One of their friends, we used to go like on a vacation to a dude ranch several times.
Oh.
And I did get one of my sister's friends involved in making cards. And the first year she said, no, I don't want to do that. I like it too much. So then the next year I got her to do it. And to this day, she's actually making cards for different companies.
Good.
She loves mermaids.
Mermaids.
Yes.
Have you made a mermaid?
I haven't. Yeah, I'm not into mermaids, but she's a swimmer, so
Good.
She makes cards, and I think gets paid for company, like companies that sell the products.
Yes.
So, and her cards are amazing. The way she colors them, very, very good at watercoloring and coloring with pencils.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
let's see, what's my next question? You told us how long you've been making cards, 25 years, right? Mm-hmm. Good. Now, and where do you get your inspiration?
A lot of inspiration comes from social media sites like Instagram, Facebook. I belong to a group that posts, everybody that makes cards. There's about 500 in this group. They'll post to Facebook. They also post to Pinterest. There's a lot of great inspiration there. Yeah, and then my teacher, she does 2 Facebook shows a week, and talks about what's going on, and she'll show us how to make a card or 2 with a particular paper, like the paper we're going to use today.
Good, good. Now, let's see here. Where can one purchase supplies?
Okay, so of course there's the craft stores. There's Joann's. Last time I was there weren't too many paper crafting supplies, but hopefully they'll change. Michael's is a good
yes.
source. Stampin' Up! Is a company that I work for, and we sell all the products. And then there's a store, if you can't afford to buy like new products, there's a store down on San Pablo at 1824 San Pablo. It's called, I think it's Reuse Crafts. Sorry,
Oh, that's all right.
look it up real quick. I just put it right in here on my little sticky note. It's called Reuse for Arts and Crafts. And I got some punches there the other day.
Good.
They have a lot of stuff, stickers, all kind of things. So they're a really good source to buy.
Recycled things? Yes.
Yeah, recycled products. Some things haven't even been opened. So
Good.
So yeah.
Great,
Yeah,
great.
that's like, especially when if the kids want to do something and they go, oh, I want a punch, or the punches are really fun for the children to use.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now, let's see here. Can a person make a living making greeting cards?
Yes, my own teacher. She is like one of the top people in the company, and she makes a very good living.
Good.
She uses social media a lot, showing people how to make cards, and she's so detail oriented that once you watch her make it and explain it, you can do it really pretty easily.
Good,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
And you and I are going to make a card today?
Yes, we are going to
Okay.
make a card.
Now, do we want to make the card first, or do you want to talk about some of these others first? Or what? How do you want to do it?
Let's make the card
Okay,
first, so
okay.
that we know that we have time.
All righty.
Do that. Okay, so what I've done today is I've cut out all the ingredients that Sally's going to need to make her card. And so the first item we're using is this cardstock, and she has a purple color, and I've got this peachy color, and I'm not sure you can see very well, but it's been embossed, and it has zinnias on it, and zinnias is a particular kind of flower. So what that does is it just gives it a little extra interest.
Oh, okay.
So And then inside, I put this little piece of white that I used as a die cut, so you can write your message and see on hers. Hers is a little darker, so you might not be able to see the ink without the white in there.
Oh.
So that's why I added the little white piece.
Okay.
And it kind of, it's kind of cute.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So now this is a double-sided glue stick or a glue tape dispenser. And so we're going to just put a little bit of glue on the back. Supposed to twist it so you just run it along, and then when you get to the end, you twist it.
Uh-huh.
And
Now, how much glue is in there? About how many cards can you make with that?
a lot.
A lot,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm not sure exactly, but
Okay,
but lots.
a lot,
Yeah,
okay.
this lasts me a couple months, I would
Okay.
say.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then we stick it on the card stock, and I kind of do it off center a little bit.
Oh, okay. Why do you do it off center?
Because it just, again, it adds interest
Oh,
a little
okay.
bit, so then we can put our greeting off
I see.
center a little bit.
I see.
So do you want to try
Let's see here now.
with yours?
First of all, I'm going to
Yeah,
open
that one's
this up.
glued in for you already.
So I'm going to put the glue here.
No,
No.
you're going to put the glue on the back.
Oh, no,
This one.
You see, I've never made a greeting card before.
Yeah, that's fine.
Let's see now. And which way do I do this?
Yeah, so you hold it like this. That makes sense. And then just go like that.
Oh, okay. Hope I don't glue my finger up here, like so.
Yes. There you go. And then,
And then
yeah.
all four edges, or corners, really.
Yeah, see, it didn't, it stopped.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so when you get to the end, give it a little twist. There you go. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I'm going
See.
to,
Okay, so
I don't have to put any in the middle.
put
Put a little
it
bit more
didn't
here.
stick over there.
Okay.
Yeah, that didn't stick over there. It gets a little fussy at times.
Still a
yeah.
little more?
Yeah, a little more here too.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah, it doesn't have to cover everything, but
okay.
yeah, there you go.
Uh-oh. So now I'm going to give that back to you, right?
Uh-huh.
So now I'm going to take this.
So
and-
if you want it in the middle, you can put it in the middle.
Uh-huh.
But see how I did this particular
Oh,
one?
yes, again,
Yes,
yes.
off.
So
a little bit
off,
interest.
off center,
Yeah.
right? Okay. And then I'm going to do all four corners.
Uh-huh. Exactly.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect. See, that's pretty
Okay.
already, huh?
Already? Now, what's our next step?
Okay, the next step is then you get to pick if you want a thank you or a happy birthday, if you want gold, or if you just want
Maybe I'll
regular.
say this happy birthday is a little bit
Okay.
big, so would that be too big for that? Or should I pick
No, I
a
don't-
smaller one?
Well, how about that one?
Happy birthday.
That's a little
okay.
bit smaller.
Okay. Now, do I have to peel these things
Yes,
off?
yes, you do. So what these are dimensionals,
Okay.
and they have glue on both sides, and they just add a little bit of interest, again, to the card to make it, as we say, make it pop.
So the whole thing has to come off?
No,
No. Oh.
That's okay.
Oh, I'm learning.
Yes. So just peel the top little piece like that off.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Yeah, sorry, I didn't.
Well, I'm sure these children, if they're watching, they'll know how to do this.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I'm going to take this, right?
Yes. And I would put it like down here so you have the flowers.
So
up
down
there.
here?
Uh-huh.
And do I put it over the flower? Or
Yeah. Yeah. And then I'd just have a little bit hanging off the edge there.
off the edge here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then I just press down, right?
Yes,
Okay.
exactly.
All righty. All right. What's next now?
Okay. Okay. So now we're going to do these little gems.
Okay.
So you should have in your,
Packet? Oh, yeah.
there's your 3 gems
Three
in
of
there.
them, uh-huh.
And these are adhesive backed gems.
Okay.
And so they always say to put, like if you're doing flowers or anything like this, you want 3
Oh,
rather
3.
than 2. So
Oh, okay.
you just kind of put them around randomly.
So I have to peel them off?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
there's glue on the back of it. So just when you
Okay.
take it off of there,
Uh-huh.
try to make sure you've got the glue.
And then I can put it anywhere I want?
Uh-huh,
Okay.
yeah. Yep.
Uh-oh. Don't want to drop my gem.
No, no, it'd be hard to find, yeah.
Oh, I think the other didn't stick. I didn't press it hard enough, I guess. Here, I guess it's stuck.
Okay, great.
I got one more here. Boy, I can see this is time consuming.
Yeah, yes.
You have to have time
is.
and patience.
Yeah, you do.
Okay, so I've
You
got
do.
my 3 gems. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, see how pretty that looks.
Okay.
Okay, so now we have the little butterfly, and this little butterfly is cut out from a die.
Okay.
And then I have my glue pen that we just put a little bit of glue on the back of the butterfly
Just in the middle. huh?
body, yeah, because
Okay.
we're gonna like make his wings go up.
Okay. So right in the middle.
Perfect.
Uh-oh.
That's okay.
Okay, now where am
Now,
I going to put this
I-
little butterfly?
I would, if you want to put him on a flower, you can, or just flying around up above.
Oh, I think I'll have him flying around up above here.
I especially like butterflies,
Oh,
monarch
yes.
butterflies.
Yes.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
yeah, so just leave it there for
Okay.
a minute and the
Oh,
glue will
it'll-
stick.
Okay.
Pretty
okay.
sure. I better stick mine on too.
Mhm.
Yeah, I raise monarch butterflies. I have milkweed at my house so that
Oh, really?
they come and lay their eggs on the milkweed that I have.
Oh.
And they turn into caterpillars.
what month do they come?
They come in August.
August.
Yeah, yeah. I
Okay.
keep a little Excel spreadsheet of the date they come, the
Uh-huh.
date they lay their eggs, when it turns into a caterpillar, then when it turns into a chrysalis,
Uh-huh.
and then it turns into a butterfly.
You'll have to come back and do a show about the monarchs.
Okay.
That'll be great.
Yeah,
Great.
Yeah, they're amazing. I have lots of pictures.
Oh, good.
really
See, we've
fun.
got a second show already. Okay, now what's next?
Okay, so actually, we probably are done. I mean, so then you would write your message inside. I didn't bring any stamps with messages because I wasn't sure if it would be a thank you or a birthday. But you can buy stamps that have like birthday messages on them or thank you for being such a wonderful friend.
Oh, good.
Different kinds of messages like that. So I figured in this one we could just write whatever it is that we want. And then on the back, it's always fun to write handmade by Sally or Christine.
So where would who,
Like right here, you would write.
with my pen?
Yes.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I'm going to write
Yeah.
handmade by Sally.
Yeah. And so then whoever you send this to is going to be very impressed that you actually made them a card with your own hands.
Wow. And do I put today's date or not?
Yeah, you could, because
Okay.
like the cards I have here, I haven't dated them and I don't
Okay.
really know.
Okay, so I'm going to put
So that would be a
today's
great
date,
idea.
the 18th, 2024. Oh, how nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, so look look how pretty it is.
yes. My first greeting card. Isn't that nice? Beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah.
Wow. Now, is there anything else you'd like to tell us about the making of the card before we talk about some of these other beautiful ones you brought that you made?
Just that it's really versatile. You know, the piece of paper I used it started out 12 inches by 12 inches.
Oh,
And so I was able to get about 6, I think, out of it, of these. And that's why, you know, well, I should have put that up, but, you know, you can do however you want. And yeah, that's,
well, I want to show my first birthday card.
yes,
Yes.
yes.
Okay. Ooh. Guess I'm going to show
Beautiful.
that. Yes. Thank you. Now I'm going to start doing these.
Okay,
That'll
great.
be fun for all the holidays that are coming up.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
definitely.
Which holiday do you like to make the cards for the most?
Christmas.
Christmas.
I love
Oh,
Christmas, yeah.
I'm sure you have lots of things. Now
Yes.
let's talk about these beautiful cards here that you brought.
Okay, so this particular one is what we call alcohol ink.
Oh.
So it's like just like little bottles of ink, and you put a drop, and then you have a bigger bottle of alcohol.
Oh.
I think it's I'm not sure what the proof is, but I mean not proof, but whatever. Like there's 91%, there's 70% or something. So I embossed. So you have little flowers down here, again giving it interest, and then I added the thanks, which is kind of a fun process. So it's still on the white part of the card. And I just love how that color pops.
Yes, yes.
And I used the same process on this particular card. I did the alcohol ink on the back, of course, let it dry. And there, we have like a little puffy, what is it? It moves air around on the card. So then you can control where the inks and the colors go. And then this kitty cat and the birds are a die that I used. My friend cut them out for me and gave it to me because I love cats and love birds.
How nice. Thank her for giving you some help here.
I will, yeah. She gives me lots of fun stuff. She's the one who made like these on her.
Oh, nice.
I think it was a Cricut machine she used. So then I added a little happy birthday.
Good. Okay, let's see the rest of them.
Okay.
We want to show all of them.
So this is another one that I made. So what I've done with this one is I've cut out a map. So underneath the vellum, which is kind of see-through paper, is a map. And I usually pick out like where the person lives. So this one has Pacifica on it and it has Half Moon Bay. And then I love the little birds.
Yes.
And then I put some plants down below, stamped it.
Oh.
And I saw this idea in a card store by a lady that made them, and she does all kind of fun things, but I just particularly loved her birds.
Yes, yes. Now
So-
we have a couple more there to show.
Yeah, and so then
Yes.
here's my favorite butterfly, the monarch.
Yes, how beautiful.
So this was pretty easy. You just do a die cut, and this is shading of the different color inks with a shading tool. And then I colored underneath,
Look at that.
so you can see.
Boy, this really is something.
Yeah.
All the ideas you have.
Yeah, it's
And each one is so unique.
yeah. Everyone is very different, and this is just real floofy flower. This is a paper pumpkin kit that Stampin' Up! Makes, and it's like a monthly kit that you can get, and so, make, and they're very easy. It has the instructions, and I of course always love everything when it has like gold on it. And a
Of
little gold
course.
touch.
Of course. Now I want you to look there at the camera and tell the audience where they can contact you if they would like for you maybe to come out and give a presentation or to teach how to make these cards.
Okay.
You know, or have you make cards for them. Be our guest.
Okay, so you can contact me at my email address, and that is stamp.@mindspring.com. So it's STAMP DOT at Mindspring, MINDSPRING.com. That's my email address, and I read my mail every day, and I can help you out.
And please give us your name again.
Christine Mitchell.
Good, good. Any parting words that you would like to put out that maybe I didn't ask you?
It's fun. It's definitely a lot of fun, and like for people that are retiring, you know, it's a great thing for them to be able to do, because it keeps you busy, and it's just, you know, there's so many beautiful papers and inks and colors and stamps and dies. I mean, even just simple ones like this particular one with the card kit, that only took me maybe 10 minutes to make.
10 minutes?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because you get all the items that come, and the little glue dots and everything you need is in that kit.
Now the butterfly one, how long did it take you to make that one? Show that again, please.
Okay.
It's beautiful.
This one, not a long time, because you can cut out the die and then color through it. It's like the die turns into like a stencil.
Oh.
And color through it, and then I hand cut, or we call it fussy cutting, the part behind that has the color on it. So that didn't take too long. And it, you know, it's, for people that love butterflies, it's cool.
Yes. About how many cards have you made altogether since you started making them?
Boy, probably 1,000.
Yes,
I would say.
I can imagine.
Yeah, because that's, fortunately, I have a great husband that likes to clean the house, and so he cleans a lot, and I make cards a lot.
But tell me, what does he like to do? He has a special interest, right?
Oh yes, he has restored a 1957 Chrysler 300, and he just took first place in the Sacramento Hot Rod International Car Show.
Wonderful.
So he was very pleased. It's a beautiful car.
Maybe he'd like to come on and let me interview him.
He probably would, because he knows everything about old cars. Every old car you see on the road, he knows.
He knows.
Yes. He can tell
Okay.
you exactly what it is.
Okay. Well, I want to thank you so much for coming. This has been a wonderful show, and I hope you get lots of calls.
Okay.
And I hope the children will want to do this, and the adults too,
Yeah,
not only the
yeah.
children. Yes.
Yeah.
So
definitely.
anyway, thanks again, Christine.
Oh, you're welcome.
Okay. And the boys and girls and ladies and gentlemen, if you would like to come and be on We Poets, like Christine has been here today, if you're a child, please have your parents call me or your school teacher. And if you're an adult, please call me or email me, and I'd love to have you come and be a guest. So thank you so much for watching. Christine, let's wave goodbye.
Okay.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you for watching.